Hello, my dears. Welcome to Big Tarot Guidance. Welcome all of you that are new and all of you that are returning to this video today. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I do have a quick little announcement before we get into the groups. I am offering 50% off for a very short amount of time for my tarot readings, for my personal tarot readings, that is. The information is listed on the community website on this channel. Okay, so do check that out. It's going to be up for like a few more hours and then I'm going to take it off because I'm quite frankly a little bit scared that it doesn't get too much, influx and it doesn't flood my inbox too much. So I did want to get it out to you. If any of you are really wanting a tarot reading, this is a very good opportunity to just get one because the prices are insane. My guides were like, okay, do this. And so I did. And I'm a little bit frightened of it, to be quite honest. So yeah, let's see where it goes. I just wanted to let you guys know if any of you really want a tarot reading and the prices were maybe a little bit too high for you before. Now it's a good opportunity to get them and an incredibly comically low price. So with that being said, you can check that out on my community website, on this channel, on the YouTube channel, okay? Also, you can just send me an email if you're interested, but maybe for some of you at the time that you're watching this video, it's not going to be relevant anymore. So do check the community site, okay? So with that being said, let's get into the video today. We have 3 groups to choose from and the video today is going to be about your person's thoughts of you today. So what's going on? We're going to be doing a little bit of a check-in into their energy here. We have 3 groups to choose from today. Group number 1 here is going to be the Hermetic Tarot deck. And with group number 1, we are using this sweet little Carnelian stone, small, cute crystal. Right. Then for group number 2 here, we have this tiger's eye, the blue tiger's eye. It's not very tiger's eye-ish, but it's apparently that. So I got sent this one. So this one for group number 2 here, and for group number 2 we have the Wild Unknown Tarot, and for group number 3 we have the beautiful Amazonite crystal. This one has just a sweet loving energy to it, very sort of light, very sensitive, but also quite harsh. So with this one we have the Tarot of the Abyss coming through for you. So these are the 3 groups that you can choose from, my dears. As always, follow your intuition. As always, you can pick more than one group if that resonates. You can pick for many different people if that resonates. Whatever feels good to you, it's the perfect time to, sort of follow your intuition, do what feels good. Right now, the timestamps are in the description box below. As always, scroll down below, hop into your reading if you're already called to do that. If not, you can also pause the video at this point and join us when you are ready. I'll see all of you in your chosen groups. Hello, group number 1. So if you pick this cute little sweet Carnelian, this beautiful little one, we are going to get into your reading here with the Hermetic Tarot deck, so this beautiful one. Right, so let's get into it. Let's see what are your person's thoughts of you today. What are your person's thoughts today? For group number 1, please, Spirit. Alrighty, we have the 8 of Swords reversed. Okay, with this one, I'm feeling like your person is ready to cut out the things that have been holding them back in regards to this connection, to just really release themselves of any attachments that are no longer serving them, that they have known are not serving them for a really long time, but they have sort of still clung to that a little bit or were unable to resolve certain things, especially with their thoughts, especially with how they are approaching your situation, especially how they are thinking and judging the situation here. It feels like this person is beginning to judge your relationship less and less. So it's like becoming more open, it's becoming more fluid at this time. They're being more open to things shifting at the moment as well. So being more open to possibilities, you know, being more open to them not being right as well is what's coming through here. So they are sort of letting go of their stubbornness a little bit here with the Eight of Swords, and also sort of cutting away and becoming aware. First of all, this person is becoming aware, and then they are sort of cutting away of the thoughts that are sort of not putting them in the right mindset, the thoughts that are more judgmental of themselves, of the connection, and of you, for example, here as well. There's just sort of letting that go and being like, oh, I'm not going to deal with this anymore. I'm going to just move forward more with a place of love and joy and peace. Yeah, Magician, sort of really taking stock is what this is telling me. Taking stock, taking power into their own hands is what this is telling me. It's like they are recognizing they have free will to just choose whatever the hell they are wanting here, and they have the potential and the power to bring this about. So it's basically what your person is going through is a bit of an awareness boost, let's say, with the Magician and with the Eight of Swords reverse. It's like becoming aware of what they can do in this connection, becoming aware of the possibilities of shifting this relationship towards what it is that they are wanting it to be. And that's going to be different for all of you. But your person is really sort of making informed, conscious choices towards what it is that they're wanting, sort of putting intent forward and sort of following through on that intent to focus on the outcome, to bring that outcome about. Basically, they are very empowered. This state over here that we are dealing with, it's an incredibly empowered state to be in. It's a very clear state to be in. So in the mind, there's a lot of clarity, or clarity is coming in. In the emotional world, there is clarity because the mind is clearer as well. So, you know, the emotions are not spilling about. The emotions are not focusing here on things that are not important. They're more like, there's more peace, there's more space for spirit to enter in. And so it's sort of clearing out certain residue emotions that, you know, are not really serving you or were not serving you before. And this person is now ready to move towards what it is that they're really, you know, wanting to, and to be able to recognize that first of all. So yeah, the thoughts are also clearer, you know, it's not, there's less of that jumping around monkey brain going on. And if it is, this person is able to catch it earlier. So it's almost like, you know, a process of meditation has taken place, and now this person is more clear in their mind about what they're wanting, where they want to take this. So what else, Spirit? Wow. Ooh, so many cards. Okay. So we're taking them all. We have the Queen of Pentacles showing up. With the Queen of Pentacles, it's like your person sees you as someone very abundant, someone very determined, someone very hardworking here. They really think highly of you with the Queen of Pentacles coming through. There's a sense of, as said, hard work here that is present. There's a sense of you looking very good. You're looking very like regal, you know, like in the physical dimension. This person thinks that you look super good physically, you know, bodily. They find you quite attractive. They find you to be very healthy or healthy looking. Maybe you have like that very powerful glow here, you know, that's sort of just blinding them almost. There's a sense of thinking highly of you, thinking you're very intelligent, thinking that you're very abundant as well. Your person might think that you are financially abundant here, or just are financially very well off as well. Another thing is coming through you. You feel like you're very down to earth to your person. You feel like you're very grounded. I'm not sure if I said that before, probably have. You feel like you're a very nurturing person as well, very mature, very generous, kind, organized. And as again, it's like that sort of connection with nature here that I'm tapping into, being very in line with nature. So next we have, pardon my throat a little bit here. So the Sun. Lord of the fire of the world. So the Sun Leo energy, it feels like, yeah, there's again confidence that's spilling out here. This person is starting to come into the spotlight of your life. So it feels like they're starting to really enter your life, especially here with the Knight of Cups as well. There is like an inclination here in the spiritual world. It's like they are beginning to open up more to this connection. They are beginning to be more confident in themselves, and that is allowing them to be more confident in their relationship, to the relationship that is between the two of you, and also to you. Therefore, they have reached a certain illumination. They have reached a certain understanding here. It feels like the sun shone on some of the shadowy aspects of their psyche, which has transformed them and has made them aware of those things. So they are more ready to just move forward with that sense of awareness and that sense of just ownership, and also confidence, because it's not there is that lack of confusion here, and that's very good when it comes to your person's confidence here with the sun. With the sun, another thing that's coming through here is also there's a lot of optimism right now in regards to you, in regards to this connection. There is a sense of a successful outcome between the two of you. There's a sense of joy being present. Your person does feel like they're quite nurtured by you here with the Queen of Pentacles and with the Sun as well. There's also here a sense of this person having what they need to be able to flourish in a relationship, to be able to feel good in a relationship, to be able to celebrate themselves and you and other people and just circumstances in a relationship here. And there's a sense of full awareness and illumination here that is coming through, but overall just sheer joy, positivity, and success here is what this is showing up as. So next we have the beautiful Knight of Cups energy, and I'm so ecstatic always when this one comes through. I just love seeing this in your readings, you guys. It just means that your person feels for you. It just means that they have a soft spot, tenderness for you. They do feel love for you. Okay, they do feel soft tenderness here. They have romantic feelings towards you. In case any of you are wondering, this person is just really into you. If I put it very, very simply here. They do feel like they're quite a sensitive person though. Quite romantic, might be a little bit idealistic as well. So this feel like this person is coming through with certain youthful idealism that might be clashing a little bit with you here, because we do have the Queen, the Knight here. So it doesn't feel like your person feels like you are both on the same level here. It does feel like maybe they are putting themselves still a little bit lower than you, or they're putting you a bit on a pedestal with the Queen of Pentacles here. But still, they want to sort of, let's say, prove themselves, but not really prove themselves in the sense of, oh, I have to, do something. It's like they want to offer you things. They want to sort of show up. It's again that energy of wanting to show up in your life. Wanting to be like, okay, I'm here. I'm ready to give you love more. I'm ready to give you more harmony. I'm ready to charm you. I'm ready to sort of court you type of energy here. Your person is quite a dreamer as well, quite empathetic also. And it does feel like they are sensing a deeper emotional, spiritual bond with you here as well. There is a sense of being drawn to you, or just, there's a sense of you really standing out from the crowd when it comes to your relationship, or just the overall world that this person is in. It's like you are illuminated, you are in the spotlight whenever they enter a room, or whenever you two are together somewhere. It's like the focus is on you, and it almost feels like that focus is not something that this person has planned on doing. It's just something that occurs. So that's definitely coming through here. And another thing that is coming through here is definitely that this person is in touch with their emotions, and is good at communicating like romantic ideals as well. So You know, this person might be ready to really step into wanting to tell you how they feel here, wanting to sort of open up their heart and sort of wear the heart on the sleeve and say the right thing, and wanting to court you, basically wanting to sort of sweep you off your feet, wanting to just, you know, bring a bit of that gooey romance or cheesy romance into your situation here. Does feel like there's a lot of love here coming through there, and just overall beautiful cards. Let's see what we have on the bottom of the deck. The High Priestess is reversed here, so there's a sense of also like a lack of understanding about the spiritual aspect of this connection, because it feels like this person feels a certain bond to you, you know, something that they can't fully explain to themselves. So they're a little bit confused about that, to be quite honest here. There might be also certain secrets that this person is holding that they have not revealed to you just yet with the High Priestess. You know, might be a hidden feeling or a hidden emotion, something that they feel like is maybe just not right just yet, that they're holding like close to their chest at the moment. Yet there's still like there's a sense of things are going to be revealed here. Yeah, another thing that's coming through with the High Priestess is maybe also for some of you, and it's not going to be for all of you, so do, you know, follow what feels good to you. If this resonates, you know, take it. If it doesn't, don't. It does feel like for some of you, a person's not putting their own needs on the same wavelength as yours, for example, so they might be just, you know, not paying enough attention to their own inner voice, or they might be neglecting their own needs a little bit. So with this card, it's just like a little bit of a reminder that this person needs to just step into their own inner judgment a bit more, their own inner power a bit more, their own sort of stillness and their own strength. That this is what they're still needing to learn here. We have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck, so there is a sense of wanting to sort of come together more with you, right? But yeah, it feels like first they need to recognize that they are worthy, and they sort of need to recognize their own needs a bit more before that happens here. So let's see now what else, Spirit. I'm just kind of confused about which decks to use for you guys. Okay, let's go with these. So we're going to use the Spellcasting Oracle cards to see what else comes through here. So Spirit, for group number 1, haven't used this deck for such a long time on this channel. So we have passion, okay, we have prosperity. So yeah, this person obviously has a great deal of passion for you, feels very, very deeply for you, feels very magnetized by you, feels very attracted to you. Next we have prosperity. There's a sense of abundance with you. It might also be that this person has recently come into a certain abundance, but also there's a sense of like being abundant with you. Like the energy with you just feels like it's a wholeness. It's like they're being taken care of by the universe, and they feel a sense of wholeness when they are with you, is what this is telling me. And that's the prosperity, that's the abundance that's also coming through here with the Queen of Pentacles here. So let's see what else. But yeah, passion, like this is also a little bit intimate, a little bit sexual, you know. Maybe that's also the secret that they don't really want to get into just yet. They want to sort of begin this connection more on a romantic level, let's say. We also have lighten your load. It feels like your person has been taking on a lot recently. If this card resonates for any of you, this is also your own message to lighten your load, that you have been taking on too much recently, okay? So yeah, this goes for your person. It's like they are taking on a lot, and it feels like they can't properly direct their energy right now because of their worldly engagements, because of their responsibilities, you know, to their friends, family, work situation. Especially work situation is coming through hardly harsh, not hardly, in this person's world. So yeah, they are invited through spirit to lighten their own load at the moment because they've been taking on too much responsibilities. It does feel like they have also been taking on a lot of pressure, and just responsibilities that also are not theirs. So they've been like taking on things from other people, sort of, I'm going to do this for you, I'm going to take care of it, we're going to take care of it, but it's not theirs. So it's a process of letting go of that now in the beginning of 2023, or whenever you're watching this video. And we have psychic abilities, so it feels like there is a psychic ability that's awakening in your person. It has been awakened, but it's sort of gaining its awareness or its power here. The ability to bring things about, the ability to be more focused and clear with the psychic abilities is what's coming through here. With psychic abilities, another thing that's very powerfully present is just the connection that is psychic between you and your person. That's the high priestess here, that we mentioned previously. And that's that sense of not really knowing what the psychic nature of this relationship is for your person. So they feel quite confused. They feel like, oh, what's going on? I don't know. Why do I feel like this? I feel like, they feel like there's something so powerful here between the two of you, but they can't quite point to it. It's like it's an elusive energy. It's something that's just always present but always eluding them, always like on the fringe of their own awareness, sort of being present but out of reach. They can't quite grasp it, they can't quite look at it, but it's still there, it's still present. This person might be dreaming about you a lot. They might be hearing your voice in their head or vice versa. You might be conversing on this person on a 5D level, so on the higher self-dimensional level, or in the astral. You might be meeting each other. It just depends on where you're at in your journeys here. Just might be that there is just an important connection between the two of you here that your person feels is present, and they can't quite figure out what exactly this is, why exactly they feel such a strong pull towards you, why is there such a strong attraction here, what's going on here, so it's really sort of boggling them a little bit. So let's see now, let's get 2 more cards. Spirit, what else? For group 1, the beautiful Carnelian, thank you. Also, what this means for them with the psychic ability. So what does this mean for me is what's coming through here. What does this connection mean to them is what they're dealing with at the moment. It just feels like it's a tough nut to crack. It's like a philosophical question. So cute. So, well-being. Yeah, this connection just brings a lot of well-being. It brings a lot of joy, prosperity, success, love, good outcomes. It connects them to the higher self as well. This is also maybe what they're confused about, because it feels so good to be with you, and it feels like they're so in their own power when they're with you. They're so connected to the higher self when they're with you. They're so connected and released, but at the same time empowered to move forward when they're with you. So it might confuse them a bit. And we have home. So home again, and we have those beautiful sunflowers here, which is again indicative of that beautiful sun energy and blessings on the bottom of the deck here. So just overall, there's a sense of home-like wonder here, connection, being at peace with one another, happiness is again here present. So just a sense of comfort. You bring comfort to your person. They feel very comfortable. They love it. They love the connection between the two of you. It feels like home. It feels like, it might not even feel like home from their, physical parents or physical family in this lifetime, but it feels like home in a more deeper sense. I hope that makes sense for you guys. Home in the sense of a universal home, ontological home even, if you will. Okay, so that's what's coming through here. There's a lot of blessings as well from your person's view in this connection, and it feels like this connection has brought them a lot of awareness, a lot of blessings, a lot of things to be aware of, and a lot of things to just accept and be grateful for. Okay, a lot of trials, tribulations, but also out of that, so much light. You know, so much light has come out of this. So let's see, group number 1. I'm going to get you some, what are these called? I completely lost the deck. So we have the heart thoughts here. Ooh, this one. Okay, this one. And we're going to just get you a couple of affirmations, group number 1. So let's see what comes out for you. Okay, this one. I am willing to learn new things is your affirmation. So you're guided to try new things at this time. You have the guidance of I love to learn and am willing to drop old concepts when they no longer work for me. Growing and changing is exciting. This is exactly this card, by the way, the 8 of Swords reversed. So I am willing to learn new things, group number 1. What else? Let's get you one more. My income is constantly increasing. Okay, so yes, beautiful. Beautiful affirmation. I'm worthy of prosperity and abundance. You can also write these down and sort of repeat them throughout the day. Might benefit you. And also, one last card. This one. This world is our heaven on earth. Beautiful. Okay, this is more like in line with this connection as well. This world is our heaven on earth. We are the power we are looking for. So you are your own power, group number 1, but also like this connection, this person, for you sort of combined, you create a certain power for each other, for the universe. So we are the power we are looking for. Each one of us is linked with the universe and with life. Okay? So this is your beautiful, beautiful guidance. So relish in it, sort of relax in it. There is nothing to worry about here. There is just a sense of deeper awareness, coming into deeper awareness and working on your own self here. That is the key. So thank you so much for connecting. Thank you for sharing your beautiful, beautiful energy today with me. If you want a tarot reading from me, all the information is listed on my website, and also you can find everything in the description box below this video as well. If you want more videos, if you want to connect with me more often, you can check out the Patreon community. We have such a beautiful tribe growing over there. So if you are excited to connect on a more private, intimate level over on Patreon, you're very much invited to do so. The link is in the description box below this video. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, it really helps out the channel a great deal, and it's a great way to support without, having to do too much. So with that being said, thank you so much for being here. Sending you so much love, so much light, and looking forward to connecting with you soon in another video. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you picked this tiger stone, the blue tiger stone crystal, this is going to be your reading today. So we have a bit of a sun situation with a little bit of shadow going on, so don't let that disturb you. We're using the Wild Unknown Tarot this time. So let's get into it. Let's see what wants to come through today. Kissed by the sun from your person. So for group number 2, please, Spirit. Wow, the Emperor. We have the sun here as well. So the Emperor, a strong, powerful sun, divine masculine energy coming through from your person. They're really standing tall, standing grounded in their own truth at the moment. This person feels very stable. Right now, when it comes to your connection, they feel like they know exactly where they stand. They know exactly what their purpose is. They know exactly what they are supposed to be doing. And they're standing very firmly, very securely, grounded in their own self, in their own truth. in their own decision making, in whatever it is that, you know, they are presenting themselves as. This person is very sure of themselves at this time. They're very sure about their thoughts, their opinions. Might be a little bit closed-minded here because of that surety, you know. It's almost like it's keeping them contained a bit. It's not letting them to be or allowing them to be as open, you know. There's more of a divine feminine energy, the openness, but this is more like security, authority. I know where I stand, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, and this is what I'm going to be doing. It's like a sureness, it's like decision making, strong, sure, solid decision making energy, standing where they need to stand, and sort of allowing the divine masculine energy to move them. And what I mean by that is generosity, moved by generosity, moved by helping others, moved by thanking others, moved by sort of having their heart open, but standing firm and tall in their own truth, in their own stability, in their own like order. I hope that makes sense for you guys. Strong Aries energy here. So there's a sense of like a strong self-concept here that's going into this. Like, I know where I am, I know who I am, I know where I stand, and I'm not going to budge from that. But at the same time, I'm going to have an open heart towards you, the watcher. So whoever is watching this video, they're going to have an open heart towards you. They're going to have a generous feeling towards you. They're going to be able to connect. This person is open to connection, but they are super standing firm in their own power, in their own order, structure at the moment. Okay, so that's something that you need to keep in mind. And you know, you shouldn't sort of conflate the two. You know, like openness, generosity, being able to connect, to share information, to share I don't know, emotions and things like that, with where they are and what their like boundaries are. This person has very clear set, strong boundaries, and it feels like they're just not budging from that. It's like this is their truth, you know. So this is where they're standing, and this is what you have to deal with them, depending on where you're at, what exactly it is that you're dealing with. But that's what's coming through here. So very beautiful energy, though, you know, like very sure of itself energy, very attractive also, because it's got that sort of like magnetic energy of I know who I am. Isn't the mantra of Aries, or like mantra maybe a too far-fetched word, like I am word? Okay. I just had a thought there. Not sure where I heard that, but it feels like it resonates for this particular card here, for this particular energy. We have the Six of Swords. So moving on from hardship, from difficulty, from maybe bad relationship and bad thoughts towards a rainbow. So towards joy, towards happiness, towards fulfillment. It feels like this person is recognizing that, yeah, you might have had a couple of hardships in this connection. You might have had a couple of difficult moments here, you know, difficult times, just, just things that were like super frustrating. And they are recognizing that you are moving away collectively, you know, you and them, and this relationship is moving collectively, let's say, or out of this darkness towards the light. It's moving towards joy. It's moving towards a more colorful life. Maybe things were quite monotonous for the two of you recently, and there feels like there has been rain, that feels like there has been struggle, strife, but it feels like this is really opening up to a more positive, more powerful direction here. It's like you're moving from dark to light here. You're healing. This person is healing at the moment, as are you. There is a sense of here accepting and offering help as well. A readiness also of leaving the past behind. So this person is definitely ready to leave the past behind. Sort of like okay, we dealt with that. We are not going to go back there with our own thoughts. So it's a process of checking their own thoughts, keeping their thoughts in check here. And the readiness for better times. This person might also currently, or no, at the moment, be quite inclined towards travel. Okay, so there is a sense of wanting to move or wanting to just go to different places, sort of not wanting to be stuck in a same space anymore. For example, if this person spends a lot of time at work or a lot of time at home, they want to sort of shake things up a little bit. And also in regards to you, I feel like they do want to shake things up a bit in your connection. Like they don't want things to be stale anymore. They want things to be moving, you know, so let's sort of move, let's shift it up a bit. Yeah, moving towards the light, moving towards clarity, moving towards movement, quite literally here. So yeah, like the mental process is then reflecting in action here as a result of that. There has been hard work that has been at play here. It feels like you guys have had it quite difficult. Like there's a sense of the past here being quite difficult. There might have been dark nights of the soul here as well. And sort of it feels like right now what is being brought up is the inner work that you guys have been doing is being rewarded. Okay? So let's see. There is a sense of freshness coming through. Also with 2023, like the overall year energy, this is very much on point. It's really being supported by the energies of the year as well. It's really influencing this. I really love feeling that, by the way, when the year sort of reflects the relationships as well and how relationships sort of function, open up, sort of shift, because 2022 is just a lot of strife, sort of conflicting energy, and this feels like it's more open. It's more like, okay, let's flow, you know, let's move, let's see where we are going. You know, we have strong boundaries and knowing here, but we are still open. That's this person's energy. That's the vibe. Okay, yeah, beautiful. So we do have the Son of Wands showing up, the Knight of Wands, that is. There's a lot of lust here. So a person really likes you, they're very attracted to you. This person wants to do bad things to you, wink wink. And we have the Daughter of Swords here. With the Daughter of Swords, there is a sense of wanting to initiate communication, or feeling like you have had like little bits of communication recently, but not too much. This person feels like they're quite curious about you at the moment. They're like, okay, but what is she doing? What is he doing at the moment? What are they doing? What are they up to? I want to sort of, it feels like it's a little bit like of a childlike, I just want to reach out to them, see what they're doing, see what they're up to, you know, send a little bit of a message to just sort of poke them a little bit, be like, oh, what's up with you? Hi, haven't seen you in a while, type of energy here. So yeah, with this page, with the Daughter of Swords, basically we have a sense of growing curiosity towards you. This person wants to know more about you. You're very intriguing to them. They want to inquire about you more. They might be even asking other people, going through different means to acquire information about you here. It feels like they're thinking about you quite a lot, and they just want to gather information about you, whatever that means for them, you know, maybe through social media or maybe through friends, family, acquaintances, and so on. There's a sense of having like a youthful approach here, okay, not being afraid to move to spheres that they haven't been before. Also resonating here with the Six of Swords. There feels like this person is more ready to explore. It feels like now that they're super grounded in who they are, they're more ready to just open up because they feel like their roots are grounded deep enough to not sort of push them or pull them off center. And so they're more ready to just question their mind and also believe their heart. And there feels like there's an alignment there. There feels like there is harmony there. And there definitely feels like there is now aligned action here, whilst it wasn't here before. You know, it feels like right now that this feels like it's backed up by the higher self. This movement, because previously it feels like it was backed up a bit by ego, a bit by generational traumas and so on, that, you know, you guys had to work through and to sort of transform yourself to your highest truth and to your highest alignment here. But now it feels like it's really backed up, and that's so good to feel here, because it feels exciting. from this person's perspective to be moving forward with you or towards this connection, to just explore this connection a bit more. With the Son of Wands, as said before, I didn't forget about it. So we have this exciting energy. We have a fearless quality present with the Son of Wands, again, sort of going for it, wanting it, knowing that they have the power to get it. There's strong focus here on you as well. Okay, there's strong energy directed towards you, strong masculine energy with this card as well here. This person feels like they are quite adventurous. They want to take a little bit of a risk in your connection as well here. And it feels like here they're not afraid to follow their own passions, okay? They're not afraid to get going. They're not afraid to be dynamic, to be daring, fierce, and passionate in this connection, to sort of fan the flame, to make the flame burn. They are not afraid to do that anymore here. So they're sort of like a little bit in a thrill-seeking energy, but it feels like it's all balanced out by the Emperor. It feels like their Emperor over self or overwatching self is like keeping track of all of these. It feels like these are like little like tidbits of like energies that are in their own system, almost like doing like pick, 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 let's do this, you know. And the Emperor is like energy, you know, sort of watching over everything. So like that presence, you know, presence of the universe, just watching it unfold and being like, okay, we're going to do it slowly, gently, and with control. You know, that's the process here behind this person. Very, very gorgeous energy, you know. Wow. Would love to meet this person with this energy. So let's see what else. So what else here for group number 2? We have the Hanged Man. Well, beautiful. With the Hanged Man, there is just an openness to having their perception challenged, having their perception shifted, or opening it up more. It still feels like this person, you know, with the bat holding on here, it feels like it's still that deep groundedness that your person feels. So there are some truths, there is some knowledge that this person is just like, this is mine, I hold this is something that I'm not going to budge from ever, or just not right now. Right now it feels like it's mine, my truth, and that's where I am at. But also it does feel like this person is very like open to changing their perspective at the moment towards you, towards your relationship, towards where this connection is going. So if you guys are more like in an acquaintance energy or just friends or a related quality, this person wants to deepen that. They want to see what else is out there. They want to understand how you guys would work together. They are more open to being daring and just seeing where this connection is able to go, where it can develop. You know, it feels like, yeah, they're just more open towards trying things with you, towards seeing where things are going, almost like an Aquarius energy, you know, seeing where you can push it, seeing where the boundaries go, you know, seeing where it feels good, sort of trying new things, being a bit of a rebel, being a bit of like an iconoclast, you know, being like, okay, let's see this, let's sort of push it a little bit, see where it's going while it's still comfortable for us. So it does feel like, yeah, this person's openness towards just other things, trying things that are a bit out of their comfort zone has really expanded recently, as has that potential of sort of recognizing and being open to new perspective, new possibilities, new ways of understanding your connection, or just what has been going on in your connection, being more open to your own view as well, being open to your own perspective. So if you do want to share something with your person, that's just something that's coming through here, you're very invited to do so at the moment. Feels like the timing is very, very good at this time, because this person feels like they're very open to that. So they're going to welcome that with open arms, but also they're going to process it in alignment with their own truth. Okay, so let's see now what else. We had like 15 minutes here and I feel like I'm just getting started. So Mother of Swords is on the bottom of the deck, which indicates a deeper internal sense of clarity, knowing where they are standing, a sense of wisdom as well, like that feminine energy of wisdom, knowing where they're going, knowing where they're standing, a very deep like clarity and a deep knowledge about this connection, deep knowledge of themselves also is showing up here. Okay, so let's see what else we get with this beautiful oracle. So Spirit, what else for group number 2? What are their thoughts today? Group number 2. Oops. We have peace. I don't even feel like I want to say anything. It's just peace. It's like, yes, we are vibing with this. There's a lot of peace here in this connection right now. Just allowing, just peace, just serenity, you know, just truth. So let's see what else. We have fertility, okay. So this person does find you very attractive. With fertility, this person is wanting to create something with you. So either they want to work on a project together, either they want to create a more flowering relationship together, or they do want to just quite frankly get you guys pregnant. If you are a female, you know, and there's a strong potential there. If you're a man watching this about a female, they might want to have a family with you, or they want to have a baby with you as well. So fertility here is definitely cropping up. There's a sense of this connection having grown to its fertile stages, where it's now sort of really bearing fruit and being ready to get eaten as well with this energy. There is a strong sense of like maturity in this connection from this person's perspective. We have family, so wanting to start a family together definitely is on this person's mind, or just wanting to introduce you to their own family more, wanting to introduce you into their family more. We have love here on the bottom of the deck, so how cute is that? There's definitely a great deal of love here. Great deal of respect, mutual respect of one another, love, understanding. We have reconciliation. So yeah, reconciliation, reaching out again, especially if this person has been a bit distant recently or lately. They are intending to reach out to you more, to contact you more, to be more in like a stronger connection to you. They want to maybe explain themselves here as well, why they have sort of been away, why have they been sort of let's say ignoring you even, or have not been around as much recently. We have strong transformation, so this does feel like it's something that your person has been through, and is maybe even currently like in the last stages of, but it feels like this is something your person has been through. They have been through quite literally a death of certain kind, you know, transformation, where they had to transform their own self and look at themselves from different ways. Maybe there is even like a certain disease present here that sort of shifted your person, that recalibrated your person towards a different dimension of thinking, feeling, being. So there was transformation. There's a deep transformation that happened for your person as well. So what's coming through, so Spirit wants me to tell you, group number 2 here as well, that your person has really shifted. So it's like this person is not the same person that you have known before. This is like a very strong shift that has happened here. And you know, when you are meeting this person, it's important that you meet them from a sense of, okay, I'm meeting you for the first time. That's also like very aligned here with the Hanged Man, you know, with that suspension. You have to suspend any belief about this person, any thoughts about this person. Suspend it all, sort of be like, okay, this person is a new person. I'm meeting a completely new person here. Everything, every type of history, whatever I have had with this person is not relevant in this case anymore. I just have to sort of meet them from a place of complete openness and open-mindedness. You know, I feel like that's definitely required here, to just try to let go of any attachments, any judgments that might be holding you to the past in connection or in a relationship with this person. That's really going to also like speed up the transformation between the two of you, the transformation of the relationship, so to speak. So, what else? We have spirit guide, offering help. So, the spirit guides are here present, offering help. You can guide them and ask them to assist you at this time. You just have to do this with your free will. So you can say it with me. I choose with my free will to allow the spirit guides that are going to align me to the highest good of myself, of this person, of the relationship, or of anything else that I'm needing to come through and facilitate this guidance to sort of allow transformation to take place. Okay, so you just need to allow. I allow with my free will, fill in the blank. Okay, that's what you need to do. There's a sense of clarity that is stepping in and answers that are coming for you guys. Okay, so deep love, deep understanding, commitment is being offered to you from this person as well. Okay, there is love here. There's a deep transformation at play here. Very beautiful energy. Okay, so we have now the last portion of the reading, which is the guidance counsel reading. So let's go with heart thoughts. We're using these little affirmation cards. So let's just see what affirmations are needed for group number 1 here. So Spirit, please, what are the affirmations here for group number 2? Group number 2, please, Spirit. What are the affirmations for group number 2 here? What do they need to know? What is going to align them to the highest good today? Thank you. Okay, so we're going to only take these 2 cards. Oh, wow. These are completely the same as what came out in group number 1 as well. So that's so interesting. So yeah, this world is our heaven on earth is coming through for you. And this connection, we are the power we are looking for. Each one of us is linked with the universe and with life. Okay, beautiful. And next we have, I'm willing to learn new things. Okay, this one didn't come out in group, or did it? I'm not sure what came out in group number 1 anymore, you guys. So, I'm willing to learn new things. Openness to new things here. I love to learn and I'm willing to drop old concepts when they no longer work for me. Exactly, yes. So growing and changing is exciting. Exactly what you're being called to in this moment in regards to this connection. So super aligned here. I feel like both of these came out in group number 1, to be quite honest. So curious. Okay, so we have also, I am welcomed with joy wherever I am here. Right? So people love working and being with me as I express my thoughts, feelings, and ideas. They are welcomed and easily comprehended by others. These are your beautiful affirmations today. Group number 2, thank you so much for tapping in, for connecting here. If you want the personal tarot reading, all the information is, as always, on my website, available for you. If you want to tap into more videos or connect in a more private setting, you're welcome to join the Patreon. The link is in the description box below. Come and join our tribe. We have so much going on there recently, so it's very, very wonderful to have this little like communion and community growing there. So welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's a very effortless way of supporting this channel. Really helps out a great deal. And I'm looking forward to connecting with you soon in another one of my readings. Have a very beautiful, wonderful day. Group number 2. Hope this was helpful. Hope it gave you clarity. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye. Hello, group number 3. If you picked this beautiful Amazonite crystal today for your reading, and if you have picked the Tarot of the Abyss here, ooh, this is going to be your reading. So what are their thoughts of you today? Group number 3. Let's see, let's get into it. What's coming out? So we're going to use a couple of tarot cards, then go through with some spellcasting oracle cards, and lastly we're going to give you some heart thought affirmations. Right, so say go. I feel very playful. So the High Priestess, ooh, powerful. So with the High Priestess, there is a sense of, wow, just a deep connection between the two of you on a spiritual level, right? This feels like it's a very powerful interplay of energies, interplay of divine masculine, divine feminine energy that's taking place. It also feels like certain messages are being brought to you, or are being brought to this person, since we're asking about them, about this connection, just from the mindscape and from their dream self. Feels like their intuition is bringing them a lot of clarity at the moment, right? So it feels like there's a lot of subconsciousness that's currently sort of being opened up to conscious understanding at the current time. That feels like there's a lot sort of shifting, moving through your relationships. It's like, almost like standing at the veil of consciousness, almost like being between worlds. It feels like this connection is happening on many different levels, and you guys are becoming aware of it, or becoming more and more aware of it. Feels like this connection is happening on a fifth dimensional level, third dimensional level, maybe even other dimensional levels, fourth dimensional, for example, and so on and so forth. And it's different on all of those levels, but at the same time you're also always dealing with like this person, but with fragments of that person. So for example, in the dreamscape or in the astral, you're dealing with a particular part of this person, and with the physical world, you're dealing with a particular part of this person. So it feels like a lot of energy is currently getting shifted, transmuted, transformed. There's a lot of movement here that's going on at the moment for this connection. It feels like for the physical person, since you're probably asking about that, for the physical person here, he feels like, or she feels like, they feel like they might lack certain awareness. It feels like they are coming into a certain awareness here, but it feels like it's still not grounded enough. It feels like they're just here standing and receiving intuitive guidance and receiving the key to their own understanding. Yeah. There just feels like there's a lot of moon influencing this, and a spiritual enlightenment that's currently taking place. So the High Priestess is almost like the power of unseen forces to manifest the desires that are present internally in this connection. Okay? And also, it's important to understand for this connection that it's currently living in the shadowy realm of the night. Okay, so with this person, what we need to be aware of is that the High Priestess influences here are sometimes hidden, and so can also, certain influences that your person is in at this time, and can come through like unexpected avenues. So it feels like there's certainly a lot of like subconscious that's influencing this, unconscious that's influencing this. There is movement, there is harmony with the yin yang energy, but still it feels like, there is not a lot of like sedimented hardcore clarity present right now. So it might be that things are a little bit rusty, that they are just sort of flowing a lot, and that they need let's say clarity, that they need sort of certain stability and organization to happen. So there's a sense of being like a little bit all over the place with intuition, not exactly knowing where one stands with intuition here. We have strength coming through here. So wanting to sort of move in with that inner strength, wanting to hone that inner strength. This energy feels like this person is not yet there, but they are training themselves to develop like their inner stability, their inner focus, their inner clarity, to really become wiser emotionally and wiser when it comes to just understanding their own self better here. There feels like there is a certain unusual alliance between the two of you, between you and your person here, but it sort of fits. It sort of feels very comfortable, feels very aligned. It might be that your relationship is a little bit unusual, but at the same time feels very aligned. You know, it feels very good to both of you, and maybe that's also a sense of something that's sort of creating this lack of clarity, lack of understanding here, but at the same time trust that this clarity is sort of spiraling in at all times. This is why the High Priestess is here, because the spiritual awakening messages are spiraling in for you at this time. So just trust, be open to possibilities, be open to new information coming through. Okay, what your person is attempting is to be more calm, be more aware with strength present. They might be like, it feels like in their heart space it's like it's like a lot is going on. It feels like it's sort of the energy is like all over the place. It doesn't have a particular way to go here. Just feels very unsettled, unorderly, like chaotic even. So your person is trying to remain calm on the outside and sort of influence their internal world with that calm energy, that steadiness. They are certainly on guard a little bit and very perceptive of their own surroundings here, but it does also feel like, yeah, there's a sense of a need to take control of their internal environment. This card's definitely not a card about physical strength or any external influences that need to be manipulated or controlled from your person's position here. It is a call more towards being focused inwardly. So they feel like they need to look deeply at their internal insecurities that cause them to doubt their own abilities, that cause them to doubt themselves, or basically to sabotage themselves here as well. So it feels like they want to remain fixed and focused on their own confidence and sort of hold the reins of their own emotions at this time, to be able to sort of focus on what's going on in this connection. Two major arcana is here, so powerful energy in this connection at this time. We have the Five of Cups here, so there is definitely something difficult here present for this person. Might be a sense of grief here as well for them, a sense of loss. There is also a sense of regrets and crying over what has happened. So this person might be maybe even overwhelmed about what has happened between the two of you. It feels like it's a loss of a certain connection, or a regret about how they have acted. Maybe they have sort of done something difficult, done something wrongly, and they're sort of like regretting that here. It really has cut them quite deeply with the Five of Cups being present. Just look at this card. It feels like it's quite painful, the whole energy it's depicting. So it's like the figure is slumped over, holding its head in his heart. Your person is quite overwhelmed at this time by their grief and loss. They do feel quite isolated and alone at this time as well. So it's almost like the Three Cups have been knocked over, but also there are Two Cups that do remain. So it feels like they can get enough energy. They feel like they can get enough energy to raise their head and to recover here, to, sort of be able to move forward. There is a sense of hope here present with these Two Cups. Like not all is lost. You can move forward. You can still fix this. And that's again that sense of power, inner strength here that they're trying to cultivate. So yeah, it's like what this your person is going through, just plainly, simply emotional distress here. It might be even grief in some way, might be a bereavement of a loved one that your person is going through, or a bereavement of a certain aspect of their own life that they're going through here. But yeah, it's like quite an overwhelming sense of suffering. But there is hope and opportunity here if they do raise their head and sort of look around and just be like, okay, I can see the silver lining of this relationship, of this connection right now. You know, there is hope here, there is a possibility to recover. So they do have that option available to them and they know it, but it feels like they do still have to look deeper into their own loss to be able to come to terms with that, to be able to heal this, and to be able to then be like, okay, I'm ready to recover and to move forward. We have the Five of Wands coming through next. Okay, oh my gosh, like this reading, this one is like a whole different level from group 1 and 2. If you feel like, you know, this doesn't resonate, go check out group number 1 or 2. They're definitely different frequency than this one. So with the Five of Wands, there is this potential, just like an inward struggle that's currently going on. Just feels like your person is really battling with their own self internally a great deal. It's like they're fighting violently with themselves, like crashing with themselves, clashing with themselves internally. It's like their inner parts are like not in alignment. Right now there feels like there's some type of competition and strife that's currently present in this person's connection as well. Maybe they're jealous of something, or envious of something or someone in your own life here as well. Fives might be important because we have the Five of Cups, Five of Wands here. I did see the Five of Swords in the deck as well, so number 5 might be relevant. 555, for example, the meaning of that card here. Yes, with the Five of Wands, there is also a sense of a disagreement that is present, either within this person or externally in this connection as well. Might be both, might be just one of those things, but there is definitely something that is stirring inside of this person that's sort of just challenging them, that's pushing them, that's motivating them, but it's also sort of causing a lot of disagreements in their internal world, also external world here. So there's a sense of conflict or just conflicting energy that's being present here. Like this person wants to fight, but at the same time they feel quite, let's say, okay-ish about it. It just it feels like it's got that, you know, again, like that all over the place energy internally. We have the Six of Wands here present as well. So this person is also focused or is hopeful that things are going to get better between the two of you, that things are going to shift, and that they are going to come through victorious. It's the sense of energy that is there behind all of this, you know, like a sense of guidance, a sense of it's all going to be good at the end. It's almost like, you know, that sense of being able to let go of the hurt and move on type of energy. And yeah, with this one, it just feels very, very hopeful. It feels like your person is very hopeful that, yeah, they're going to get through themselves, quite literally, and they're going to be able to sort of put more effort into this connection to give you the recognition that you deserve in this connection, because right now it feels like your person is really dealing with themselves a great deal here and not really focusing that much on you. Or if they're focusing on you, they're not really focusing on you in a very positive way, at least not in the physical dimension. Maybe in the higher self dimension they're more open, you know, they're more open-minded, more easily shifted, more gentle here as well. But just like in the physical, it feels like they're doing with quite a lot here, but they're quite hopeful that this has the possibility to change, you know, that they are going to be able to get this work done and then move towards this connection, or just evolve your connection in a more positive way. As I do want to get to a couple of more cards just more quickly to see what comes through. With the Seven of Wands, there's a sense of having to push off opposing forces, not exactly realizing that these opposing forces are of their own making. So this person feels like they're really struggling with opposing forces in their own psyche. Might be even that, you know, a lot of other people are sort of wanting their attention right now. They have to sort of keep struggling, or maybe just, you know, there are certain thoughts, certain energies that are influencing them at the moment that they feel like they have to struggle against. That this definitely feels like it's their shadow self, that's the subconscious energy sort of stepping in, being like, hello, here I am, and your person's ego is like, no, sort of smash it away. I'm not looking at you. So it's just a process that your person is going through. There are no judgments here, no problems with that. It's just a process that they're going through. With the Three of Pentacles, there is a strong possibility of them really wanting to work with you, and the Queen of Cups, so they see you in a very positive light. And we have the Six of Pentacles here on the bottom of the decks as well. So, with the Six of Pentacles, there's this possibility of wanting to sort of have a mutual, beautiful exchange, wanting to have respect. This person wants to have teamwork, and they want to work with you on something, on a project, or they just want to collaborate with you more in the highest possible meaning of that, collaboration in the terms of also just sharing energy to bring something about. Okay, so they want to collaborate here, they want to have teamwork, they want to reconnect with you more. And with the Queen of Cups, they just see you in such a positive light. They see you as someone calm, they see you as someone very collective here, collected in the face of all this madness that's happening behind her, So they feel you as someone very collected, very calm, very centered in their own madness. They do feel like you're very nurturing. They feel you're very psychic. You're very understanding. Sometimes maybe even too understanding for them here. You are just so serene here as well. You have a very loving nature, and your person is quite attracted to that. It feels like you calm them down, but also you open them up. So there's that conflict again present. You're naturally psychic is what your person feels as well. So sometimes they're a little bit afraid of you being able to read them too much, or read into them too much, understand them too well. So they're afraid of that as well, sort of seeing their vulnerability exposed. They also see you as a very sensitive individual, very abundant with patience as well, a good friend, a good mother figure. They are definitely very drawn to your ability to connect, the way that you connect with people, the way that you connect with them. They're very drawn to that here. They feel like there's a possibility of like real victory for the two of you, to be able to just be seen with you more publicly, to be able to sort of work through this connection in a way that is, of benefit for the two of you. So that teamwork here, they really want to craft this relationship so that it works out for the best for both of you here. So there's harmony here on all levels. Okay, people are very drawn to you, as is this person with the Queen of Cups there as well. So let's see now what comes through with the shadowscapes. What did I even say? Spell casting spirit. Spellcasting oracle. So what's going on here? Well-being. This person feels like you bring them well-being. You bring them good things, but it's almost like they are standing in their own way when it comes to accepting that, when it comes to recognizing that. This person wants to make you their own. They want to collaborate with you too. Again, they want to bring something about, either work on a project together, or just have a relationship together, build a relationship together, have a family together. With fertility, there's a sense of pregnancy present here as well. So yeah, your person, for some of you, your person might want to have a baby together, have a family together, build something together. Here we have a sense of passion, strong sexual attraction, strong attraction in general, physical, emotional, spiritual attraction, everything, it's got a lot to deal with where this person's energy is at as well, because they feel like they're quite, all over the place. So that's also due to some of that attraction processing, that attraction is opening them up, opening up their subconscious as well. So it's something that they do have to struggle with a bit. This person wants freedom at this time. They feel like they're quite cooped up inside themselves. This might also be mirrored in their external world through circumstances such as, for example, being in a household where they don't feel like they have enough freedom, or being in a relationship where they don't feel like they have enough freedom, or being in a career where they don't feel like they have enough freedom to really express their authentic self, but they want more freedom in this relationship, in this connection. This person is going through a hardcore transformation at this time, so it's important to be mindful of that. They need to lighten their load because they're carrying a lot. They're under a ton of pressure, both through work and through this connection. It feels like energetically there's a lot on this person's back. Okay, so if you can, group number 3, have patience with this person. They are healing at this time. So do take the time to heal yourself as well. If there's something, that you're triggered by in this tarot reading, especially, it's your indication, like it's a gift from spirit that's sort of like a red light, sort of going like beep, beep, sort of look at me, heal me, understand me, please. It's like a red engine light to guide you towards where you should be, to guide you towards your soul purpose, to guide you towards a deeper understanding of who you actually are and what you're supposed to be doing and offering here on earth. It's supposed to guide you towards a sense of peace, as is, your person's energy, this healing process, everything that they're going through right now. It's supposed to guide them towards their life purpose. And the ton of pressure is, it's dark right now for your person. It can be quite dark, but that just means that there is more light here on the other side. Okay? Let's just give you some affirmations now towards the ends. Just close off this reading. Right, so Spirit, for group number 3 here, let's see, what are the heart thoughts, what are the affirmations that they need the most right now for the highest good. I am free to be me. So freedom, you are invited to explore freedom as well right now. I see myself as being free. I am free in my mind, I am free in my body, I am free in my life. It's important that you explore what this means to you. Like, imagine yourself, visualize, or just journal about what this feels like for you. What does this look like for you? How does freedom look like for you? Sometimes we don't even have enough of an idea about what freedom is. It's just like, we want freedom, but what does it mean for you individually to be free? How does it feel like? What circumstances need to be aligned for you to feel free? It's important that you deep dive into this a bit. Just get clear on that so that you can manifest it better. Okay. Next we have, I dwell on positive thoughts. So your message is, each thought I choose is like a drop of water. When my thoughts are positive, I can float on the ocean of life. So positive thinking, doing less shadow work and doing more positive thinking here. Group number 3 is your alignment. Okay, feels like your person is doing enough shadow work here for both of you, for everyone. So you can focus on positivity, and I'm connected with a higher power. So connect with your higher self as well. You can ask yourself, what would my higher self do in a certain situation? Then just allow yourself to feel guided towards what is feeling good, what sort of inspiration you're struck by. So the wisdom and intelligence of the universe is mine to use. I trust in life to support me. So this is your guidance, group number 3. Thank you so much for connecting to me today, to connecting to your guidance today. If you want to, you can check out my website for tarot readings if you want a personal approach. And also don't forget to check out the Patreon if you want to just have more like a private board of connection over there. We have beautiful tribe already sort of building up, so you're very welcome to join in on that as well. A lot of beautiful videos present. And also don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this beautiful channel. Really helps out the channel and myself, and it really just doesn't take a lot of time off your hands or a lot of effort. So make sure you do that as well. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy. Hope this gave you clarity, guidance on your path. Hope it clarified your own alignment here as well, so that you're more ready to step into life with more purpose, serenity, authenticity, to be more free and step into your life soul's purpose. With that being said, thank you so much again for being here, and sending you so much love, so much light, and looking forward to seeing you again in another one of my videos very, very soon. Bye.